So when was the last time Nintendo has impressed you? Really wowed you?
N64, Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Can you go into more detail?
No.
Why? Why did it wow you?
Because that was like at least 15 years ago.
So why hasn't Nintendo wowed you now? Why aren't you playing Nintendo games?
Although the systems are neat, they're not really cutting edge. Like, just because your remote's wireless and you can move your arms around is not really that special, I don't think. And it always seems that the hardware is significantly behind.
Nintendo doesn't wow us anymore. If it wows you, that's fantastic. Let us know why. But it's lost that flair for us.
Yeah, and you know, I defended Nintendo for a long time because I still loved the way they made games. Yeah, they had a little bit more of a cutie look to it, and the hardware was definitely behind the times, but I was willing to put up with it for the gameplay. But they're losing that now.
And with the impending demise and doom of Nintendo Power, Moment of Silence, we figured we'd dive into why it's become such a disappointment. So when is the last time Nintendo has really wowed you, the viewer? Let us know in the comment section. But for now, when is the last time Nintendo has wowed you?
Probably when the Wii first came out. It had a lot of new exciting technology and it seemed full of promise. But after the first year or so, it just ran out of steam. Nintendo had a problem. Basically, lack of diversity. Back in the day, Nintendo had the best of all games. It had the best shmups, it had the best RPGs, it had the best first-person shooters, it had the best Japanese games, it had the best American games. It had the best and the newest. Wii is a niche system. It makes good games for kids, it makes good games for old people, it makes good platformers, but it doesn't deliver solidly in all game genres.
Alright. So when is the last time Nintendo's wowed you, Richie?
The last time was Xenoblade Chronicles, but there's a catch to that. So the last time I was wowed by something on a Nintendo system was Xenoblade Chronicles. That's pretty recent, but at the same time, the whole time I was playing it, I was thinking, you know, what if this game was on the PS3 or the Xbox 360? Would it have been a little longer of a game? Would the graphics have allowed them to tell a stronger story with more expressive animations? I don't know, but this is something that I never thought about when I was playing Chrono Trigger. What if we had the limited color palette and the more digital music of the Sega Genesis? Wouldn't that have really made the game stick a little bit better? And you know, it's only gonna get worse. The Wii U is only marginally more powerful than the PS3 and the Xbox 360, so I'm almost hoping that these third-party titles don't go to the Wii U so that I can get the full experience. It shouldn't be that way, Nintendo. So when's the last time Nintendo wowed you?
Well, it was one of the early Wii titles, which unfortunately was about 5 or 6 years ago. Now the last time Nintendo has really wowed me, blew my brains out, was Super Mario Galaxy. Oh my god, what a good game. It was just pure creativity. The gravity physics, I had never seen anything like that. But after that point, the retro revolution kind of started, and it seems like Nintendo's still trying to ride that wave, but it hasn't really taken any more risks. I understand that not every risk has a reward, but it's nice to think of Nintendo as that company that's willing to try something new. With the Wii U, it doesn't really seem like it's trying to try something new or take any sort of a risk. It's just an updated Wii with a controller I've already seen before. So I'm waiting for Nintendo to wow me again. Who's my virtual boy? Whoa! That's nasty.
That is very nasty.
That's very nasty. So don't get us wrong. We want Nintendo to be strong. We like Nintendo, but there's some problems here.
Absolutely. The Wii, Nintendo got a little bit lucky with it. It was an underpowered system, but they managed to target an audience and get some really strong initial sales. But they tapered off.
Oh, big time.
And I really don't think Nintendo can expect to sell a big amount of product with another underpowered system like the Wii U.
Exactly. And because of the sales of the Wii, Nintendo as a company has become somewhat arrogant, I guess you could say. An example of this.
Nintendo has just got to stop relying on its name to sell product, and it's got to back up that name. It's got to deliver on the expectations behind it.
Come on, Nintendo.
You can do it.
Thanks for watching the episode, and don't forget to subscribe to us, like us on Facebook, and fan us on Twitter. And if you like the graphic design, animations, and illustrations that we use in our episodes, make sure to check out our graphic designer's website, animicalpine.com. The link is in the description below.